This is the last episode.
I'm turning my vibrator off. I don't get it. Is it a black light? What are you doing? You're looking for ticks? Not ticks, termites in your walls?
That was only funny to me and not even funny to the other person in this room.
I don't get it.
Could have.
Why were you shining a... Oh, I get it. Like the hit movie Spotlight, talking about the pedophiles in the Christian church. Yeah, I know.
You got it.
I got it. That movie is fucked up because it was real.
Hey guys, this is about pedophile. So Jeffrey Epstein, huh?
That's what his neck sounded like when it snaps.
Either by a rope or by a human. We don't know, and we probably never will.
Thanks, Obama.
Tune in next time on Fox News to find out more information about...
Do they have a jingle?
I hope so.
I don't watch TV. Do they have a jingle?
I'm going to make one if they don't. What would Fox News jingle like?
And then they cut a commercial.
It's just a color red.
No, it's someone saying the blacks and they cut the commercial.
With that's good. It's good.
But with like a bunch of reverb on it.
Can I be the one saying it?
Yes.
Cool, because I think I'm pretty good at saying the blacks.
No, it's the guy saying D's nuts with a bunch of reverb. And they come like he says, "Ha, got him."
How about it's a delayed reverb, but the reverb is overly distorted, so the word is the word is fine, like it's just whatever.
Yeah.
But the reverb is late and also heavily distorted.
We should work on TV. That dying medium that only exists because of
old people
and
gays.
The Bachelorette and Dancing with the Stars.
I was right. I said the gays.
They don't watch that on live TV. They have Hulu.
Yeah.
They share with their 10 other buddies.
The gays are smart.
Like they're a tribe in World of Warcraft.
Hey, this is what happens when we miss episodes. Hey guys, I'm gonna be on another podcast. Eventually. Do you know? Did I tell you about this?
Yes.
Yes?
Question mark. I don't remember.
Question mark. I'm going to be a host of a second podcast, and I'll have two podcasts to deal with in my life. So that'll be fun. And then soon
you gonna pay child support this time, or?
I'm thinking about it.
Okay. I'd advise you to do it because the last time it got pretty nasty.
Well, so did they.
I can't bail you out again, man. I'm running a little tight.
Oh man, there are so many other ways I could have taken that. And
I wish you took it anyway.
No.
Like you took your child away from your ex-wife. That's called kidnapping, dude. Amber Alert went on my phone. I was trying to sleep.
Autumn Alert.
Oh, I get it. That's like someone's name because Amber's a people name.
Yeah, because Amber was a person who got the first ever kidnapped person. Is
that true?
There were no people kidnapped before Amber.
No, is it actually like fuck your stupid thing that wasn't a joke? Is it actually named for someone named Amber or no?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe so. That's what my mom said a long time ago, and I just took it as fact.
Your mom has never lied to you. Moms never lie. Confirm.
Name one thing a mom has lied about before.
Jesus.
Fuck off.
Satan.
Ooh.
My dad coming back.
He'll be back.
20 years ago, man.
Hey guys, this is the last.
A little too old.
Hey guys, this is the last episode podcast. My name is and this is a podcast where we talk about. You don't get to introduce yourself. Fuck
New
off.
metal, more like poo metal.
My favorite genre of.
Okay,
metal.
I have to read this because I thought I was dreaming this when I read it last night.
Okay.
New metal band Korn. The story's not over yet. To have a digital concert in Adventure Quest. Remember Adventure Quest?
Wait, I have one question. What?
They have an album coming out September 13th.
That.
So I guess to promo it.
Yeah, both Tool and Korn are coming out with an album this year because the year is 2008.
Also, Invader Zim came back this year.
Yeah, because the year is 2003.
Also 8s.
Yeah, also 8. I don't know what's happening right now. I think Did you see? I saw this Facebook post. That was a Twitter.
Then I did not see it.
But it was a screenshot of a Twitter thread. So you definitely.
I love social media. Just listen to that sentence you just said.
I know. As my brain was coming up with those words, formulating it to say it out of my mouth hole.
You went, media's fucked up.
Yeah,
how we receive it.
Anyway, it was talking about how like there's a conspiracy theory that we all died in 2012. Like it was like
that we all actually died.
That the world actually ended.
I was there with you in 20. We celebrate New Year's. I saw you not die in front of my eyeballs. I was there.
No, it's that we're living in an alternate reality that like that like
Is it the one where I have a big
That
dick
was-
and fat titties?
that
Which reality is it?
I think it has to do with like it's not like we're living in a simulation. It's more like an
It's like the timeline split.
yeah, it's an
I've seen
alternate-
Steins Gate.
alternate timeline after 2012.
You should watch Steins Gate, by the way. No jokes.
I know. I need.
I can give you the Blu-rays. I have it.
Oh, I have a Blu-ray player.
Yeah,
now.
I can just give it to you. You can borrow it.
All right, I'm down.
It's like my favorite sci-fi, my favorite modern sci-fi anime.
All right. Yeah.
Also
I'll
one of my favorite sci-fi time travel things because it explains the rules.
Yeah, yeah.
It's also by John. It also takes the remember John Teeter, that fake ass dude.
John Cena.
Yeah.
John Coltrane.
He's real. He's really nice apparently.
Jonathan Colton.
John Coltrane was real. He was a god.
He was.
I saw him play piano.
I saw him play saxophone.
I saw his corpse in the ground, and I went,
I
"That's
saw-
hot."
I saw his dry bones.
Was he wet Coltrane when he was alive?
Wet Coltrane, dude. That's my favorite John Coltrane album. Wet Coltrane.
My favorite Miles.
That actually sounds like an album.
Well, yeah,
that
because
he
I'm
would've
thinking
released.
like Miles Davis's album, like his really good album. It's called Bitches Brew.
Yeah, yeah.
I love that album.
I love like 50s jazz album names.
They were on fucking cocaine.
They were so
They were out of their
wild.
mind because they were depressed and all on substances. So it
Yeah.
got crazy, like before rock did.
Yeah.
Before rock got really crazy.
Well, before rock
Rock was
really-
crazy, but it didn't get crazy till the 60s.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, well, showing that it was crazy. You know, like your Velvet Undergrounds and your fucking Tool. Because those people were alive. They're so fucking old.
because Maynard was around in this, you know.
How old are they when they formed Tool? Like in their 70s?
What?
How old are the people in Tool when they formed Tool?
The band Tool?
Yeah.
Like not that old, bro.
Like they have like old brains. to me.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, they just.
I just Googled Tool instead of what you asked.
Well, you're going to get the bands.
I will.
Because
I'm gonna go to the Wikipedia. Formed in the year 1990.
that's almost 30 years
Yeah,
now.
Maynard James Keenan. He's definitely not how he was. He was born in 1964.
So I was right. When he was 70 years old, he formed Tool.
Fuck off. All right, guys, this is a podcast.
So, no, you didn't answer. Are you going to attend with me in Adventure Quest 3D to see Korn?
Yeah.
Are you going to buy the
What-
VIP?
what
Are you
is
going to buy the VIP pass for
I feel
additional
like
items?
I
and
know what Adventure Quest is.
You know what it is? It was a Flash game
Yeah, hold
MMO.
on, let me see.
You saw it
Adventure-
advertised on Newgrounds.com and Congregate possibly.
Yeah, I remember Newgrounds. Oh my god, I remember this.
Yeah, there's a version on mobile that's
Yeah,
actually
this-
full 3D, and there's another one.
Yep, I remember Flash video games. All right. So,
Go listen to Korn's new album, The Nothing, coming out on September 13th.
have you listened to Tool's new song yet?
No, I'm waiting for the album.
Same. Because I hear it's good.
I don't listen if a band's thing is we're all about our albums, which is not all of them, but some of them.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear the singles.
What about King Gizzard and the Lizard?
I don't do it with them either.
Okay.
It's really rare if I do.
Okay.
If they are an album band, like that's what they care about doing, they craft their albums a lot more, which not everyone is, and there's nothing wrong with not doing that.
Yeah.
I'd rather wait till the album.
Fair. Yeah, I'm doing that with Tool. I'm so happy they sold out and put everything on Spotify. By sold out, I mean
Fucking finally, goddamn you old dinosaurs.
yeah. By sold out,
Come
I
on,
mean,
man. Dinosaur Jr.'s on there. You're older than them. Come on.
My dad's on there.
His name is My Dad.
my favorite band, My Dad. Dude, have you ever listened to My Dad?
My wife's son.
Yeah,
My son's stepdad.
it's the band is My Dad. The album is My Wife's Son. The song is what would be the song? What would be the
The
single
follow
off
up
of that?
was I told you I'd shoot me, you wouldn't believe me.
All right, let's talk about anything else. So King Gizzard and the fuck. Hold on.
What game would they do a live concert in?
They released a game.
They did. I haven't gotten to play it yet.
It's really weird. It's
I
cool.
want to touch it.
You played Doom.
I played Doom. I played Duke Nukem
You
3D.
Dukem Nukem.
I played
You
Quake.
mean Rock'em Sock'em.
Fuck 'em, suck 'em. I played Quake 3D.
That made me laugh a lot.
I played Wolfenstein, the old one, on like a browser because it's
I remember
old.
Mecha Hitler.
He's better being those. Apparently, that new Wolfenstein game isn't that good, and I'm really bummed.
Oh, the DLC, but not a DLC.
Yeah, the weird in between game. I heard
Yeah.
it's not like the dialogue makes me angry.
No, it's not good.
Like if the gameplay was Bullet Spongy, like which 2 kind of seemed like it was, I've never played 2. I'm like, at least the story was kind of fun and crazy, and 2, the dialogue. I mean, I hate this dialogue so much.
It feels like they forgot what Wolfenstein was. Like
Yeah.
the game, because
The
they're like,
flavor of it. from
yeah,
what I
it's like
looked-
let's make
what I
this
looked at.
open world and forget how to make an open world game. But also, it's not really open world.
It's like a weird
very
RPG.
Large, it's just a really large map.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
like Borderlands.
But like not good.
Well, without any of the RPG stuff that people like from. That-
RPG stuff, charm, some sort of direction.
Not cell shading, because Borderlands does not use cell shading, but I'll write a revamp.
Cell shading.
It's not cell shading. I'll fucking kill you. It's not cell shading.
Cell shading.
I will murder you in your sleep. It's not cell shading.
It's
not cell shading.
Cell shading. All right. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard just released a new album called Infest the Rat's Nest.
Where it's a cover of a bunch of Beach Boys songs. I don't know why they did it, but I'm really happy. I'm a big Beach Boys fan.
Yeah, I mean, I am. I would love this.
No jokes.
Oh,
I'm a fan of the Beach Boys.
Beach Boys, underrated. Underrated, dude.
Because the Beatles exist and they came at the same time. And people decided the Beatles are better because they changed pop music.
I mean, they're objectively better if you talk about that, but not like stylistically or musicianship disease. Probably not as.
Did any of the Beach Boys beat their wives?
If they didn't,
are we going to grade them on a moral scale? Can't do it music or pop culture wise. Anything got shot by a guy who read a book?
Cell shading.
Who got really into cell shading? Because he was really into Batman at the time.
My favorite Beach Boys album, Cell Shading.
That's like a Melt Banana song.
It's a Monkees album.
Fuck the Monkees.
Fuck the Monkees.
Fuck Steve Harvey.
King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, my favorite band right now. They
in general or just like for rock music?
I think they're my favorite band that is active right now making music.
So yes. So the first one I asked you.
Yeah.
Fucking Nimrod.
Hello, my name is Rodnim.
Fucking Yellow Cake over here.
This Dennis Rodman. Rodnim. Fuck, I fucked my joke.
Have you seen the interview of him on the Eric Andre show?
No.
Not knowing that North Korea was like a thing for a second.
No.
I was like, wait, there's a North one?
Wait, they split up? When did that happen?
Yeah, like, pretty much you kind of said that. I'm like, what? You're like his best friend. What the fuck is happening?
Yeah, back in Czechoslovakia. Back in East Germany.
The best the best Soviet Union joke of all time is still the one in The Simpsons where he's buying a European car and he's like trying to change like the gear shifts. Like, oh, what language does this country no longer exists?
Cool.
My favorite joke of all time from like just making fun of the USSR splitting.
Yeah, it's good.
I love when governments fall apart.
Have you guys listen to thrash metal? Like not like
the brand, like the hoodies Thrasher?
Fuck. No, I'm saying like the genre of music, like the early 80s, early Slayer.
Name
Megadeth,
bands, you fuck.
Slayer, Megadeth, Anthrax, Metallica, but like early Metallica.
Early Metallica.
Yeah, like pre-86.
Like when they were recording bootlegs on tapes, Metallica.
Yeah, we're talking about Kill 'Em All Metallica.
Yeah,
really,
specifically Kill 'Em All.
Like this is why I'm saying early 80s, late 70s thrash. Like we're talking about the band Holocaust up in here, man.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're talking about
bands that don't exist.
Yeah.
Like Holocaust.
That happened though.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't get it twisted.
No.
The band doesn't exist. Well, that event totally happens. But they were named after it.
What the event was named after the band?
I said what I said.
Hitler was a big fan of Holocaust.
Is that why they're not around anymore?
Hitler loved thrash metal.
He loved thrashing something.
I feel like Hitler would have been a Megadeth side more than Metallica side.
He would have been into fucking sucking my wiener. I don't know.
I would have watched.
He was into Charlie Chaplin. What was he into?
King Lizard and the
Fizzard Jizzard.
You said jizz.
No, he was a big fan of fucking Stain.
So if you like thrash metal, this album's awesome. It's the greatest thrash metal album in the last 40 years.
Because they don't make them.
Objectively speaking, this is legitimately really, really cool. It reminds me of a lot of like Venom and Death and
the first two songs feel like they're Venom cuts.
Yeah,
like,
it's crazy.
Specifically the second one. Like this is just a Venom cover.
It's so good.
Because the first one he's doing like old Metallica vocal style.
Yeah, I don't know how Stu is able to change his voice so much every album.
Also, they're almost stealing chords in some spots, and I'm like, that's a cool thing. But also, damn, these are almost like one-to-one chord stealing.
Yeah, but
and then they put their own weirdness on it, which is what I like from them.
Thing, it sounds because at first I was like, this just sounds like a thrash metal album, but
there is a bunch of little things that they did.
I've listened to the album maybe 4 times now. It sounds like if they made one, like it has their brand of weird, overdriven psychedelic tones. And weird, the sound solos more than like playing solos.
Or when he like pseudo sing talks.
Yes, the sing talking, and then also the weird time signatures, but more just like missing.
Yeah, like
beats.
There are beats that are just gone.
Which again is how those thrash metal, like for example, like the song "Math for Puppets." It
skips.
It's missing a 30-second note.
And fucking cool.
It's not that they
don't know how to write songs.
Well, no, it's not that they played it like when Metallica wrote Master of Puppets, they didn't write like, we're going to make a song that has a missing. No, they're just like, this feels right.
Yeah.
It feels weird and
a lot of music
right.
can be made on feeling.
And that's kind of what this album totally was.
Even though King Gizzard is not a group that makes things on feeling a lot of the time because they just know a lot about music and theory, it seems like.
My favorite song.
Just makes so much weird shit.
My two favorite songs off the album is Superbug, which sounds like a Metallica song in the best way possible, and Perillion, which sounds like like a Diamond Head song or something. I don't know, man.
Like Clash of Diamond Head.
Like Am I Evil Diamond Head? And Lightning to the nation.
Oh, okay, I know what you mean.
I got all flaccid there. Sorry, guys.
Where it's like where hair metal thought it was doing.
Well, no, it was pre-hair metal.
That's why, it's what hair metal thought it was doing when it came after. And I'm man, hair metal fucking sucks.
Yeah. Listen to. By the way, if you guys know anything about hair metal but want to listen to what it could have been if it was good, listen to Diamond Head.
That's kind of what a lot of it is based off of.
Yeah, Diamond Head was like the best hair metal band that was actually a thrash metal band. There's a lot of Motorhead sounds in there, which, man, it totally makes sense that they made this album because what's it called? If you listen to the album Nana Gone Infinity, the last song on that album, Road Train, sound like a Motorhead song.
Yeah.
And so it kind of was like there's so many influences that King Gizzard has, and they understand. That's another thing too, is like a lot of bands have a lot of different influences and stuff like that they pull from to make their own sound. But a lot of times they just like, I like this album from that band, or I like this aspect of this music. But
Bruno Mars it.
It seems like
they just emulated kind of one-to-one.
It seems like King Gizzard legit did their homework. And it's like, what made thrash metal?
Because they're big nerds of music in general. That's why they make it.
Yeah, it's great. It's legitimately, it was a good time. I had a great time listening to it.
It was a fun surprise.
Yeah, it was great. I'm very excited.
Because it was heavier than I thought it would be.
I want their next album to be a new metal album or a 90s hip hop album or anything else. Honestly, at this
they're
point,
probably on the Tool album. They just didn't tell you.
That'd be great.
They wrote half of it and they're just on it and they didn't tell you.
Oh, that'd be so good.
What if they ghostwrote that new Tool single?
Fear Inoculum?
Mm-hmm. But it's like the most Tool thing I've ever seen.
It's so
of its own anus.
It's such a good name. Yeah, Maynard is his own. Yeah, I like Tool, but yeah. Okay, let's talk about anything else. So you had a surprise.
That was the surprise. The fucking stupid Korn story.
Oh, okay.
And also you can pay for a VIP pass to go see them their avatars backstage and take pictures with their avatars and get special items.
This is awesome.
Because it's happened before. Like we've had like Marshmello in Fortnite. That happened.
Yeah, that did happen.
I'm shocked we haven't got anything in Grand Theft Auto yet.
What? What's that?
The online.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Grand Theft Auto.
They got a big gambling update.
Yeah, people care about that game.
But you can gamble, but you can buy the money to gamble with.
Yeah, like real gambles.
But whatever.
You know how that's like illegal in Europe? But Rockstar's like, fuck that. We're gonna do it anyways.
They make so much cash, dude.
So much money.
There's a reason not even fun to play.
It's the reason why Grand Theft Auto is still the highest grossing piece of media of all time.
I'm fucking mad because the content that we're getting from the media that like it's producing and making from all that profit is like so uninteresting.
GTA 5's campaign is fun. That's about it.
Half of it's pretty fun. Half of it's like tedious and just listening to people talking cars.
I would say 2/3 of it's fun.
The heists are fun.
The heists are great.
And whenever Lamar is on screen.
Yeah, but the problem is with Lamar is you're usually playing as Franklin, and Franklin's the worst part of the game because they forgot to make a character with that one.
Lamar's the funniest character in that game.
100%.
He's there for like maybe 5 cutscenes.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Because he makes fun of the Franklin is like the most boring character ever in a GTA game.
Yeah.
It's like the best shit ever.
All right.
Remember that scene where what's his name? Trevor?
Mm-hmm. When he comes in all naked?
No, what up my N-words and trips over the fence and he gets really mad.
Yes. So good. God. That game has some moments.
And then it has moments that are like, this is not funny. Why'd you put this in the game? Like the radio stations.
Or the...
It took a hit in 5.
It really
The
did.
comedy ones. The music is a lot better.
Oh, one of the nice things about GTA 5 is that they still get updates on the radio station.
Which is I'm so jealous.
Speaking of updates on music, Billie Eilish, Bad Guy just surpassed...
the album or the song?
Number 1 now. It finally beat...
On Billboard?
Nas... What's this called? Fucking Old Town Road. How did I forget that
Lil
song?
Nas X, Old Town Road.
Yeah, it beat that. So Bad Guy is now number 1.
Doesn't matter. That song broke records for like 17 weeks.
No, I know. But it's just like...
But yeah, I guess that's a story.
Also, I saw a picture of Billie Eilish and Anderson .Paak hugging, and I wanted to cry because I was like, I love both these artists. It'd be weird if they made.
If they were just like playing video games together, they don't do music.
Yeah,
they're just like hanging out.
I don't know if they. You know what? I'd listen if they did a collab. I
don't know what it would
happened.
I don't know what it sounds like.
I don't know what it would. It's two completely separate modes of my brain, but both good. I want to talk about Star Wars
again.
Name one other time I've talked about Star Wars.
Last podcast where I made you hate Star Wars.
Name another time.
The last time when you decided I hate Star Wars now.
All right, so I like Star Wars, guys, and I don't listen to the other podcasts. I've always loved Star Wars, and Star Wars has always been good. And I'm super excited for it.
Thoughts and prayers.
I can't even lie, dude. I can't lie. Look, episode 9 is probably going to be bad, but that's not going to stop other cool Star Wars shit from happening. Because Lord knows Disney's not going to stop making Star Wars shit.
No, because they own Marvel and Capcom.
And wait.
No, but they do.
I was like, wait. Okay. So, confirmed. Finally, the rumors
does come out. Does Bruno Mars is gay?
What is that from again?
It's from a fucked up translation of a clickbait article. Yeah. Does Bruno Mars is gay?
Yeah. You know where I heard that first?
Game Grumps.
Yeah.
That's where everyone I know heard it from, and cool. I was like, "Oh, you guys are late."
Yep. Because I heard it because it was from Dan, and Dan is always late. Therefore, if I heard,
he's a fucking actual boomer.
He's a legit 45-year-old man. Like, not even joke. He's like in his 40s.
He drinks lots of caffeine-free Monsters.
Oh, that sounds terrible. Is that a thing?
I've had a sugar-free Monster, and it tastes like motor oil.
Whatever.
I wanted the taurine, not the sugar, and I was like, this tastes like motor oil, and I didn't drink it anymore.
You wanted the bull sperm? Remember in middle school when everyone said that it was... All right.
I legit forgot that was where it comes from sometimes.
So, Obi-Wan, we're getting an
Obi-Wan. You're my only hoe.
We're getting Obi-Wan show, a Ben Kenobi show.
More like bend over Kenobi while Disney fucks you out of your paychecks.
Disney Plus. And guess who's coming back? Mr. Ewan McGregor. It's happening, boys. We're getting a Ewan McGregor.
He needs a paycheck, too.
So, yeah. He needs to pay off the goddamn... What is it? The Irish Mafia? What is it? Scottish?
I just know he got in big trouble in Vegas.
Yeah. He beats up a lot of people. He beat up an old man recently.
Was it like his dad?
No, he just punched an old man at a bar like last week.
Cool, dude.
Yeah. Conor McGregor's cool, dude.
National hero.
International hero. He's not even American. He's barely even real, honestly. You excited for us to buy Greenland? Let me stay on one topic for once.
What? Like zoned out. What the fuck?
Yeah, we're getting a Ewan McGregor Obi-Wan show on Disney Plus. It'll be another one of those Disney Plus original shows like The Mandalorian. So probably 6 to 8 episodes. It will take place between episode 3 and 4. And we don't really know much more than that. There are more rumors about Liam Neeson possibly coming back for like one quick 30-second cameo.
To say, you black bastard.
Well, because remember at the end of episode 3, Yoda's like, hey, an old friend from beyond the grave figured out how to like be a Force ghost. And Liam Neeson, and it was Liam Neeson, even though they didn't show him, but they just said Qui-Gon. And Liam Neeson was like, I don't want to do it anymore. I'm fucking done. I want to do anything. I want to do anything else. Yeah. I don't want it. And I don't want to come back. But he might come back, and that'd be cool.
He needs a paycheck.
He also needs a paycheck. So I'm excited for this. I like Star Wars sometimes. This is one of those Star Wars things that I like. I think it'd be cool to see Ewan McGregor playing a slightly older Obi-Wan, but not as old as Ben.
You think they're gonna de-age him? Like digitally, or are they just gonna leave him as is?
No, they're gonna make him. I can see them making him look even slightly older. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
No de-aging because it's between 3 and 4.
Okay. Then yeah.
Yeah. It's post episode 3. So they might even just kind of leave him the way he is and give him a beard or something. Give him a bigger beard. That's it. By give him, I mean have him grow one.
Yeah.
And then add other garbage because.
Like food
to
show that he's like doesn't take care of himself anymore.
Fat Obi-Wan.
He's got that blue tit milk.
Hell yeah, dude. Okay. Anyways, I'm excited for it. I don't know what it is, but I'm excited for it. It's another one of those Star Wars things that I think will be cool because the Mandalorian looks cool. We should be seeing like an actual full public trailer here soon. Because the D23 or whatever the fuck it's called event's happening.
What the fuck is the D23? Oh, right, it's Disney.
It's Disney's Gamescom.
All right, I knew about that only because Kingdom Hearts 3 had stuff there like a year or two ago. I was like, oh wait, that's a thing that exists.
Yeah. So I think next month it's happening, or I thought it maybe I don't remember. Maybe September.
I might have to actually like buy Kingdom Hearts 3 and beat it because they'll probably show off the DLC stuff at D23 this year, and people will spoil me on it.
Oh, 100%.
Because apparently, like the story, that's actually like story DLC, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, probably.
And I'm not saying that because man, I need to catch up on that good ass story. The story's not very good, but I care.
You're gonna get us a lot of haters. People love Kingdom Hearts, and
people do, and I'm one of them. But I'm also really tired of the story's so bad. Why do you guys like this?
Yeah.
Since I was like 5 or whatever the fuck. No, I was like 8. It's like, yeah, the story isn't very good, but I think it's entertaining.
Yeah.
Even though it's convoluted. I have a weird thing lately where I'm like, give me the convoluted story.
Yeah.
Because if it turns out fun, then it's good. I'll either get I'll get Kingdom Hearts, or I'll get something like the Nier Drakengard universe, which is pretty good.
Don't worry, Death Stranding's coming out soon. If you want a convoluted story, boy,
I'm gonna play it, and it's gonna have like a story. Like it's actually not that weird. It's gonna be like how 5 was.
Oh, really?
It's not gonna be that complicated. I have a feeling in my body.
Damn.
My fear for Death Stranding is that the game part will suck.
So today, because Gamescom just happened today.
It's still happening. That's why we're not talking about it. Because there's a lot of weird this is for Stadia now, or
Death Stranding. There's like 18 minutes of gameplay out.
Yeah, Kojima and Norman Reedus came on stage and let's talk about the game.
Yeah, I watched it this morning.
Confirmed you cannot see his schlong when he pees.
Yeah, you can pee, but no peeing.
No pee.
So, it's
fucking fake.
It adds a point, but also subtracts a point.
No, the point added is that you can pee with other people in the world because it's pseudo multiplayer.
Right, so 2 points added.
And
for the peeing.
He said something quote special will happen.
Oh,
I don't know what the fuck that means.
I don't know what that means. You pee in a summoning circle.
You see the real ending.
This game better have some multiple endings.
I would hope it would, but they've never done that before.
I can see it happening for a game like this, though.
He also wanted to make a game where it deleted your save file if you got a game over. Oh no, it wiped the game clean. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And Kojima and Konami went, dude, no, we can't do that.
Yeah, we physically.
The investors were like that, dude, we cannot do that. People will riot.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Although this game has its own weird death mechanic where every death is canon.
And also, we don't know how much money this fucking thing has. Because they announced another actor is on this shit.
Yeah, what's his name? I don't know. It's one of
there's so many people.
Guillermo del Toro's friends. Another one of his friends.
Also, some lady from a apparently really good drama series on TV right now is being cast as someone called Mama.
Yeah, Mom. Okay, so there's a Mama trailer because they're doing these character trailers.
Fuck's sake.
Mom, that's actually a really interesting trailer. It's kind of like Hartman, where it's just like, oh, all right, cool.
The Die Hartman, the guy who what does he dies every
23 minutes.
Yeah, which is it's a horror story in of itself.
Yeah.
Why does it every 20 minutes to go find his family that died on the other side?
Mm-hmm.
That's a nightmare scenario for that's its own story that I don't want to see.
Mama's, it seems like she gave birth to a bridge baby, and so
which we still don't know what the fuck a bridge baby is. Yeah. Other than that, it lets you go in between the worlds. But
that's the thing. It's it looks like her baby is trapped in the other side of the world, so she can't leave the place that she's in because
it's tethered to that side.
Literally, there's an invisible umbilical cord coming out of her stomach. It's fucking weird. This game is cool, and I hope it's good.
Hope it's a video game.
I hope it's a video game because based off of the every time I see gameplay, I'm just like, God, this game looks so fucking slow. Like the movement, it looks too real in some ways. We're just like, yeah, that's probably how slow you would walk if you had that much shit on your back.
5 had the balance of between both, where at least the game looked really good, but it felt like a dream.
Yeah.
That is still my favorite feeling stealth game of all time.
Really?
MGS5 plays like a fucking dream. It's perfect. It plays perfectly.
I'm hoping this game has...
The parts that are not good in MGS5's gameplay are the design decisions, not the gameplay parts. The mechanics are sound.
Speaking of PlayStation, I want to talk about how I just finished today, literally 2 hours ago, The Last of Us.
Got to hear that good-ass music. God, the game has an amazing soundtrack, doesn't it?
That game was amazing all around.
Yeah, it's a great experience.
I'm really glad I
was late on it. You're way later than me, but it's a great game.
I'm glad I'm experiencing all these awesome PlayStation games.
They were, I don't know if you know this, but before the game came out, they let reviewers play it 3 months ahead of time because they were so proud of what they were made and they were confident in it. And I was like, yeah, it got 10s.
Nice.
3 months. I was like, yeah, they knew they had something special on their hands.
It really is something special. It was a good time. I did not expect the ending because I somehow did not have that spoiled.
Even though I told you.
Even though you told me, I just forgot because my brain is dumb. And so, but I'm glad I forgot because it was a more impactful ending, I think.
Are we going to get into it?
We can.
Because it's such a fucking
It's a 6-year-old game. Sure, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
So Ellie's dead. I'm kidding.
No, she's sleeping in that truck.
Yeah. No, so yeah, I didn't expect... I thought what was going to happen, because I saw the Last of Us 2 trailer when they...
they're in the bayou and they're dancing and they cut to her fighting in a parking lot.
Yeah, which was an awesome cut, but my brain was kind of off because I was like, I'll play this game eventually, so I'm not going to pay too much attention to what's happening.
Character names or dialogue.
Yeah. So but I just remember not seeing Joel in the trailer, so my theory was I guess Joel dies at the end of Last of Us 1. All right, that's fine. And so
he is old.
So I was thinking that since there's so many people in that barn, it looks like maybe they did succeed in getting the cure out.
And they're like starting life back up, but it's gonna be slow.
That's how I thought Last of Us 1 was going to end.
Yeah.
Joel dies, but everything is good. No, I was goddamn wrong.
Yeah.
Wow, it felt like you were saying, it's almost like you get like not the bad ending of a game, but like it's Joel's evil ending.
It feels like a movie.
Yeah, it's cool.
Which is an insult that's been thrown in a lot of games a lot of like it feels like a movie. But like in terms of like not because it's cinematic the way it's told, but the fact that it is just a good story and it's told well.
So
because of the like I've talked about a billion times, the standard for writing in games is fucking awful.
Yeah.
It's like super low.
What do you think the best writing in a game is? Like what game has the best writing, you think?
Overall?
Yeah. Like that, at least for your opinion of like what has had the most impactful writing in a game for you?
Mother 3.
Okay.
Because it does every tone.
Yeah, you've talked about Mother.
It does abject horror, depressed states of madness, confusion, loneliness, goofiness, perversion, outright delight, cuteness. It does everything in a 30-hour package.
I would say the only game that does that for me is SpongeBob Battle for Kitty.
I cried when the Squidward bot came out, and Patrick looks like shit when he double jumps. The animation's so bad.
In what?
In that game where he double jumps.
Oh yeah, but
because Patrick audioflay shows himself when he jumps.
That's great,
and it looks really stupid. Because they fucked it up. His head should fly backwards, not forwards.
It's a perfect game. Don't complain.
It's a pretty good game, but it's not finished.
1 out of 1.
Buggy as shit.
It's so buggy. Anyways, I actually don't know. I don't think I have an answer to this for me personally. Like first games that are coming to mind.
I can't even say that because like it wasn't written in my native language.
Yeah.
Some of my favorite written games are not written in my native language. They're translated or localized or that's tricky.
Yeah.
And Mother 3's like fan translation is godlike, but I can't tell you. Like, I guess I just look for like Western games because they're in my native tongue. Because not that many things can get lost translation if it's in fucking English.
I really like. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Well, I'll get to the last one in a second, but I asked a question. So, the first game that are coming to mind, Portal 2. I know it's a weird choice, but
it's really good comedy as well.
Yeah, it's good. But I like that last like third of the game.
The builds to everything.
When you actually kind of learn.
You know, every time when Wheatley says, "Actually, we can stay," make you shit your pants every time you play it.
Yeah. That's
actually, what if we stay? Like, oh fuck, I fall for it every time.
Yeah, it's real good.
Because I like Wheatley so much.
It's such a well, like I said, that last third of the game when you actually learn about
Carolyn.
Yeah, Carolyn and what GLaDOS even is, and all this whole weird thing that happened. It's like, oh shit, I actually kind of care
that
now.
Wheatley's a living bug, and he resents that fact that he's a living error.
It's a great game. I know you'll disagree with this, but I really like the ending of BioShock Infinite, especially Burial at Sea. I know you have.
Yeah, it's garbage because Burial at Sea doesn't count. I'm talking about the base of BioShock Infinite's ending is stupid.
That's fine. I like
because they break their own rules that they made up.
Yeah, I like Burial at Sea. I think it ties up. I know that's a DLC and you can complain on.
No, you can say that's good, that's fine, but it's like I don't like the ending of BioShock Infinite.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Base game.
Yeah. Why I'm saying like I know you will disagree.
Well, I don't
with
like
this.
a lot of the writings in Infinite's main plot.
Yeah.
Because that game is also a victim of the game industry.
Yeah,
and also lying to me specifically. That trailer was a big. If you watched that first trailer that I had, it's a big fucking lie. None of that's in the goddamn game.
Yeah, I remember.
It's all a lie.
I remember.
I was tricked.
Yeah. That's why I didn't want to say that one first.
I want to find out about how that game got changed in like 10 years when NDAs are out and over.
But now that I have played Last of Us, it's up there.
It's pretty good.
It's on that list now for like my favorites.
From the few games, I'm like, oh, this game's actually well written.
Yeah, it's great. The actual gameplay was good. I played it on like the normal difficulty or whatever, which was
it's a decent challenge.
It was fine. Like it was. I know that
if you find all the shank doors, it's a lot easier, which I did.
Which it's really easy to do. Yeah. They should have.
When you find out shanks are for doors, you never use them.
Yep.
So I never did
because you don't need to.
So I'll just die. I'll save the shank for the doors. I don't know how many I'm gonna need.
Yeah, I think once I realized because I think
you cannot skip those doors. They're so good.
Well, one of the things is that I realized with this game that like broke it for me. Like once I realized the keys of like, oh, I'm not that afraid of dying because dying like puts me right back to where I was, like literally right there.
Checkpointing,
yeah. There is like the checkpointing in this game there was no punishment for dying, like zero. There was absolutely like not one. So it made it to where once I realized that I completely because I started playing the game and the atmosphere of the world gives you a good sense of like there's stakes. And like, when you first encounter these infected or whatever, like you kind of don't have that much ammo and you're kind of weak, and you kind of like 3 of them at once, and you have to actually kind of deal with like having like 2 bullets and 3 enemies. It's like, oh, this game's going to be kind of hard. Okay, cool. But then once you get like, third of what, not even a quarter of the way into the game, you realize like, oh, actually there's ammo everywhere, and it's actually not that hard to, once you learn traps are a thing and melee weapons are a thing, and there's items everywhere to heal yourself every second, it's not that hard. I know that people say that like the what's like hardest difficulty in this game?
I think it's called like Survivor.
Yeah, I guess that's, some people say that's like the best version.
I need
of the game.
to actually like play through and finish it on the hardest difficulty because the game's a lot more fun.
Yeah,
for
I'm
me.
thinking about it. I don't
know if I'll do New Game Plus or just keep it a raw save file because you can do New Game Plus.
Okay,
you can keep all your stuff because you have upgrades.
I might do that. I might do that with the survival mode or whatever. If I can do that,
It's fucking hard.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not one to play like very hard games
or even replay a game. That's usually not your thing.
I'll replay games.
Like games of this length, like it's still a decently long game.
I replay games a lot. It depends on the game, and it also depends on the time. It's like I won't replay this game now. Mm-hmm. Like that's not even mine. I'm borrowing it from Isaiah.
It's still too fresh.
Yeah. It'll give me like 6 months. And
the multiplayer's ideas were neat. I just never got into it, even when it was like not as dead as it is now.
Yeah, give me 6 months. I can see myself maybe replaying this game on the harder difficulty or something. But it was really, really good. I'm excited for Last of Us 2. And here's where we'll probably disagree. Is I now understand why The Last of Us 2 is called Part 2. But I think
it's a literal the Part 2 to the story.
Yeah. I agree in some sense that like if there wasn't a sequel, this would be a great cliffhanger, cool ending. Not cliffhanger, but ambiguous.
Yeah. Which I'm a big fan of.
Yeah. So
because I'm pretentious fuck.
Yeah. I'm right there with you. I really like open endings and this kind of like, oh, I wonder what's gonna happen now. But
it subverted my expectations.
Yeah, but like actually
like Rian Johnson.
Yeah, exactly. Just like Rian Johnson. And that being said, I think having a sequel to this makes so much sense. And depending on where the story is going to go, because obviously we don't know the game.
Will she find out that he lied?
Yeah.
Will she have to bring someone else on a road trip across the U.S.?
Or is it just solo? Which I think a solo experience would actually be more interesting.
It's going to be co-op. I have a feeling with the characters that are in that, they're going to be like your buddies and friends. You're going to hang out with them and do stuff.
Yeah, probably. I wish it was a solo, though, just because the first game was, it kind of got a little tedious. It's like, okay, like at least the AI in this game is not fucking god awful. Like your co-op partner actually shoots and does stuff.
And also, if your AI partner gets spotted in stealth, it doesn't count against you.
Which is
many games still don't do that.
It's good.
Wolfenstein, the one we talked about, does that.
Yeah.
Where it spots your AI partner.
Yeah,
which is bullshit.
It's annoying, but
AI can't be perfect. So if it bugs out, it shouldn't punish you for fucking up.
That's the thing. It's like the ideal situation would be it doesn't bug out, and also if they get caught, that way it feels kind of fair that like.
But then there are times where it's like she just ran by a clicker.
Yep.
Like she like ran through it.
Yep.
That's video games though.
Yeah.
Also, clickers are fucking an amazing enemy design.
So good.
They are my favorite like monster in the past, like new monster in the past like 10 years. Of, like horror games.
Fair. They remind me of
the noise, the way they look.
You know what?
That noise, like I still get bothered when I hear it.
You know what it reminded me of? That first time I saw the like marionette enemies in the first Devil May Cry.
Oh, DMC1, yeah. That's fucking cool.
That like weird gangly.
They're otherworldly almost.
Yeah, I had that same like experience where just like, oh, this is fucking. I'm like creeped out. Like
organic body horror freaks me out, and I really dig it. That's why they're so fucked up to me because they're regular bodies.
Yeah,
but their heads are like a fucking nightmare of flesh.
I really also the sound design in the game.
It's God tier.
It's God tier.
It's God tier.
Specific.
It was always God tier. So good.
The thing that jumps out to me the most is for the runners, the screaming.
Oh God! Yeah.
The vocal direction that they went through. It's just human screaming.
How they do different echoes depending on your environment. If you're in a small hallway or not. If it's high ceilings. If it's an open field. If you're in the snow.
Yeah, it's so good.
There's a lot of work put in that fucking game. Naughty Dog like stepped up every time.
It's not perfect. There are issues. I had that.
It is an older game. Like they've Uncharted 4. Like they've stepped up way more in that as well.
Yeah, at
least in visual and audio presentation, they always like upgrade themselves every game.
Yeah,
gameplay and story is objective, like if they do better or not. Mm-hmm. But like Uncharted 4 is like
there is some jank. Just like every time you grappled or anytime you were like, all right, Ellie, help me up, or let me help you up. It was the exact same animation every single time, and I was like, oh my God.
The issue with the animation repeating is that there's way too many ladders.
Yes, and then also what's it called? Ellie not being able to swim, so you have to use the same. There's issues.
But luckily, it only comes up like 3 times.
No, it comes up a lot.
Does it come up more?
It came up.
I remember
6
happening
times,
at the dam. Comes up once when you're crossing to the other side of the city, and it comes up when you're in the sewers trying to get to the hospital.
There's like 2 more times after, like
2 more times
in between there. Yeah, it's maybe 5.
I don't remember.
6.
I remember it bothering me.
Yeah, I don't know. It was whatever.
There is one really bad part of that game.
It's not even a complaint.
There's one actual bad part of the game is the guy in the house with infinite sniper rifle ammo.
Oh my god,
it's the worst part of the game.
So
gameplay wise, it's awful because you can't beat it with gameplay.
Yeah.
You have to do the cutscene and get ambushed.
Yeah, you have to.
I died there about 7 times, like throwing fire bottles in and trying to shoot him.
Yep.
There's no body there.
No,
it's just a gun that shoots. It's really badly designed.
It's another thing that was frustrating is
when it's like it's a weird hiccup in that really good game.
Well, one of the things is like it has to do with the sense, the hearing. But hold R1 and then you can hear.
Yeah, you can see people around you.
One of the things that was really frustrating with that mechanic is that like you knew when like a cutscene encounter would happen
because you couldn't see them.
But you're like, I know if I open this door, there will be someone there. Like there's no.
It's a problem.
Other where to go.
It's a problem if you play lots of games. You know how the games work.
Yeah, exactly. So hopefully,
which is the thing that hurts me more than most people because I play a lot of games and I studied game design.
Yeah.
Just because I admire games when they good.
Yeah, you study
study
more than I do and play more than I do. Probably
when games do weird shit like that, I'm like, oh, it breaks it. But like I'm used to it. It's like, oh man, I wish I didn't know about game.
That's why I'm saying this game is not a 10 out of 10 for me. Like gameplay wise, story wise, maybe. Like it totally might be.
I'm a big fan of the fact they made shooting awkward.
Yeah, it was.
I'm a big fan of the sway.
Yeah, weapon upgrading. It was one of those few games.
Also, the backpack UI is god tier UI.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so smart.
The looting in that game felt good. Like
it's fast, but not like
picking up an item felt good. Yeah. It was such a weird thing that I never thought that like.
It's satisfying to pick up bottles of pills.
By the way, bricks or bottles?
Bricks.
Hell yeah.
Because bricks are more violent in my brain than a glass bottle.
Yeah.
Only because you're not fighting humans most of the time.
Yeah.
Blunt force over shards.
Yeah.
Because those zombo things. What do they actually call them? Because they're not zombies.
Disinfected.
Because they're loosely based off the real like fungi that infects living things and moves them around.
Yeah.
Which is look up a video of it. It's fucking crazy to look at.
It's terrifying.
It can only affect small insects.
There's a video,
and I think birds, right?
There's a video that started circling around actually in the last couple of days.
There's like new videos of it
about a snail. Did you see this?
Oh Jesus, no!
It was a snail getting infected with like a parasitic worm, and it literally like it creates eyes, like pops out of the snail's head, and it looks like it's like pumping. I
don't know if I can watch that.
It just talking about it, like it literally just gave me chills. It was, yeah.
It's gonna be in your steak tonight.
The world is weird. The world has some fucked up creatures.
The world's pretty cool, dude.
Yeah, it's cool.
It inspired a really good zombie game in a time where I was already sick of zombies.
So now I have a question for you, and I don't know how well you'll be able to answer.
Was Joel right? Yes or no?
You haven't played one of these games.
Joel was right, by the way. I would totally do that if I was in his position.
Oh, probably, yeah. I think,
but that makes me and him a fucking monster. He kills so many people. It's also that game. It's one of the few games I'm like, violence feels violent and visceral.
It's not edgy. It's
violence.
It's okay.
Like when you fucking punch a guy.
All right,
it's brutal what you do to people.
The moment I realized like
they're not fucking around.
Is
it when you get a shotgun?
The death. Oh, that too.
Shotguns are I feel bad. Like they're fucked up. You do to people.
But that too. But also,
they turn into hamburger.
The death animation for that big infected.
Oh, the bloater where it vomits into you and
well, the death animation
almost Dead Space 2 levels of like, why did you do this?
But literally, death animation is he'll grab your head
and
grab your jaw,
and
the way it cuts, where right when it rips your head in half,
like it's right when like it splits
so you literally see like 3 frames of your face being ripped apart, and then it cuts.
And they were smart because like your face, you figure what happens to it. Yeah, and it's way more fucked up.
It puts all that information in your head.
Like that's what's gonna happen.
Game. It's just like so good. All right, so question. Now that I'm done with that, I finished Spider-Man. I finished Last of Us. Should I get Red Dead 2 or God of War?
What kind of game are you looking for?
I don't know. All right. I really enjoyed the story aspect of both of these games, but I think I want more of a gameplay thing right now, just because.
God of War.
Okay.
That has more gameplay, and it ends.
Yeah,
it ends at like 40, 50 hours if you're like sticking around sometimes.
That's what I'm thinking, just because I really enjoyed the gameplay of Spider-Man.
Also, that game has story when you're doing gameplay.
Oh, God of War?
Like they talk when you're doing fights.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I've seen the first like 45 minutes of that game.
A lot of the game, like even when you're fighting, like exploring, like looking for bullshit, like chests or doing side quests, there's still story. Like you're finding either like backstory on like the Norse gods, or you're having dialogue exchanges, or
Also, it's a cheaper game. It's like $20 or something right now, so I might just literally just run to GameStop today and buy it.
I wouldn't recommend Red Dead 2 because I don't think you would want to play that kind of game right now.
Yeah, maybe not right now. I don't know.
That game doesn't end.
I want that game.
It took me 4 months to beat it.
I will get that game.
And I played the game day one, and I got burnt out on it.
Yeah.
I was 90 hours in, and I got burnt out.
Did you ever try that the no compass mode where you had to like...
I did.
Is it?
I didn't like it because I wanted to beat the game.
Okay.
I was like done. I'm like,
you tried it too
late.
late.
The immersion was done 30 hours in because I was making myself be immersed because I wanted to be a cowboy so fucking bad.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Then I was like, dude, get on with the fucking story. The story is fun sometimes, but let's get on with it now.
Yeah. Okay.
The story is still pretty good in that game.
I'll get it.
It's still too goddamn long.
I might get it after. I don't know, because after God of War, I have a list. Hold on.
You're not going to wait for it to maybe be launched for PC someday?
I don't think it will be. They would have announced it by now. Because they did that with...
I say it'll be announced when the online for that game is out of beta.
Is it still in beta, technically?
It's still like in pseudo beta,
the
yeah.
Fuck? All right, maybe. I don't know.
Because remember, they're monetizing the online with gold bars.
Oh, okay.
So they can make money on PC. Why would they not put it on PC? Simple.
I don't know.
Lots of people got PCs. Lots of people buy GTA 5 and play for things on GTA 5 on PC.
The reason why I don't think it's going to happen is because they already announced... Because GTA 5, they announced that it was going to go on PC pretty early on in GTA's consoles.
But it was after the announcement.
It was like 6 months in. And how far are we in the Red Dead 2?
Like 8.
Yeah. So
but also the online launched even later than GTA 5's online.
That's another reason why I think it...
I think it will still come to PC.
I don't know.
There's a market that they know exists that will buy their game.
Question. Gravity Rush 2.
You have to play Gravity Rush.
I did play Gravity Rush. I have it on my Vita. I fucking love Gravity Rush.
I never played 2.
Okay.
I never got to play 2.
I loved Gravity Rush so much. I played that game like 3 times.
Still sealed in its copy.
What? Gravity Rush?
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
I bought it for discount and never got to play it.
Oh, play it.
Because I got a PS4 at that time, and I was like, I'll play PS4 games. And then I also found out Gravity Rush got ported to PS4.
Yeah. Oh,
and then I never bought it on there. And I was like, just never got around to it.
Fair enough. Yeah, I love Gravity. You'll appreciate Gravity Rush just for the presentation and music.
That's all I wanted for it.
Literally,
I don't want the game part.
The game is.
I'd
fun.
rather it be an anime. I don't care about the game.
Oh, okay.
I'm only there for the art because I know the artist and the musician. Like that's all I care about.
Okay.
But I'm still gonna play. I own it. I'll play it sometime.
Yeah.
So I can play 2. RIP. Gravity Rush has 2 servers.
Oh,
I had them for online stuff and it's dead now.
I didn't even know there was an online. Oh yeah,
they killed it after like a year, like less than a year.
I also want to get Tetris Effect.
It's gonna be on Epic Store,
and that's why I don't know when I'm gonna get it. I don't know. I mean, can I have a PS4 so I might get it?
Yeah, or you can just like moan and groan and then get on the Epic Store. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I don't know. Shadow of the Colossus I've never played in my life.
That's the good remake.
Yeah,
it's an actual remake.
I've never played Shadow of the Colossus.
I've not touched the remake though. I've only ever played the original, and I touched the HD one, which I didn't like.
Okay, I hear good things about
this one's a full on. They remade the game from scratch,
so
including the weird controls, which is a good thing.
What are your thoughts on Horizon Zero Dawn?
I'll finish it sometime.
Oh, you have it?
I bought it and then I played it for a bit, and then I was like, this is an open world game.
Yeah, and
the story is the best part, but this gameplay is kind of monotonous.
Yeah,
because the story is pretty fucking cool.
Okay,
because it's the premise of it's the post techno future, where the world ended and we found this future shit where we're still living like tribal people,
it's really
which is a thing that fiction almost never does.
No, it's a really
and I
cool...
go ape shit over it.
Yeah, every time
there is an answer I've not found. Like they explain what happened in this world and what is why dinosaur robots exist.
Yeah,
and I don't know that answer. People say it's super worth it.
Yeah,
I think I'm just gonna like buy the collection that has like all the DLC in it because it's probably cheaper than buying them on their own.
Okay,
and then just like I'll play it sometime. It's super long. It's hard. I forget things about it.
Okay, so I'm thinking now. Based on what you said, I'm leaning now towards God of War.
I think God of War.
Huh?
I would recommend at least watching the cutscenes from God of War 1 through 3. It really benefits you knowing like some of the story.
Like I remember, I played
the cutscenes are enough.
I played God of War 1 and 2 as a kid.
3 matters a lot for this game.
Yeah, that's the thing. I never touched 3. I know nothing about 3.
I own 3 and never touched it because I played God of War 1 and 2 back to back, and I was like, and the PS2 ones, I'm like, dude, I'm burnt out.
I'll find like a 30-minute like this is the
it's
story.
It's like 2.5 hours, but like watch it.
Fuck. Well, no.
God of War 3 is like the cutscenes are fucking cool.
No, I'd rather just watch someone just like explain like here are the important beats to get you updated for the.
If there's a good one that's like 15-20 minutes, then sure. But like if you can't,
if it's less than
like casually watch it in the background, like just for like the kind of like why it is Kratos mad about this or
maybe
blah blah blah. Because like there is story and there is like they're not like super brain dead stories, but like there is a very good payoff in God of War, the new one, if you know the old ones. Okay. It's not needed, but since you've said you played, did you play 1 and 2 or watch 1 and 2? I don't.
Yeah, I never owned. I have I have 1 and 2 on my Vita. I played them a little bit, but before then on like the PS2.
Did you beat 1 or 2?
No, I never beat 1 or 2. Like I remember playing them as a kid. Like like
yeah, then watch.
I don't even know if I owned them. Maybe I rented
them. So
them.
do you even know why it's called the Ghost of Sparta? Where his chains come from? Why
I probably did. Like those.
Well, I'm asking you, do you know that now?
No, not now.
Then you don't know anything. Then you might as well find a summary for all three.
Yeah. That's why. Because I think it's one of those games that like I remember.
If you care, honestly, you cannot just care and just go through the game. Yeah. You can just go in blind.
I'm thinking about doing that too.
This is a pseudo reboot.
Yeah.
It's a soft reboot.
Yep.
Which the soft reboot part makes me care about God of War again.
Okay.
Because of where they're going with it, what they tease got me way more hype than what the game ever gets.
That's good.
Where they can go with Kratos and that story, I'm fucking hype.
Because what is it for me? Like God of War growing up was one of those games that like
they were really big.
Well, yeah, it's one of those games, and I'm sure there's games like this for you where like you never played, but you just like talking about it with your friends. Like you were just like that happened to me a lot.
Yeah, my friends all got it on God of War when God of War 3 came out.
Yeah,
they didn't play 1 or 2. I'm like, I guess we 1 and 2, and then I bought the collection. I played.
Yeah,
this.
I think this happened to me a lot. Where just like my friends were just like super into the story or stuff like that. And we'd talk about like stuff that happens. Like, yeah, last night I saw this happen, and last night I saw that happen, and blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah,
God
of War never had the deepest lore story. It was God of War funds. God of War 1 is just the story of a Greek. It's a Greek tragedy.
Yeah,
and then 2 and 3 are kind of their own weird. Like, let's take a trip through the Greek pantheon and have cool shit happen. That was kind of their modus operandi. Was like make cool shit happen.
So I want to talk about
and then God of War goes like much more subdued. Like is about a story, like a personal story. It's about a man and his son. And
yeah, I think I'm gonna get it. Okay, so I want to talk about Witcher on Switch, but instead I want to talk about Invader Zim because we only have 10 minutes, and I'd rather talk about Invader Zim for 10 minutes. So if you want to learn about Witcher 3 on the Switch, watch Digital Foundry's video. Like I always recommend, just do that. All right, Invader Zim, Enter the Florpus is Florpus.
Fucking stupid name.
It's the best name though.
This is a weird thing where we got 2 reboots of cartoons this week in the same week.
We did not need these.
Rocco's Modern Life one, which I need to finish. It's like I'm halfway through it.
I haven't watched it.
I still like it because I'm a big fan of Rocco's Modern Life.
That makes sense for you, your personality.
Well, also you would have to, if you care about SpongeBob, the people who made SpongeBob worked on that.
Oh no, I
That's how they met. No, if people care about history of like knowing where like that kind of humor and how Hillenberg met Tom Kenny and it comes from that. It's weird because from what I'm watching Rocco's Modern Life, and it's like I think it's like Static Syndrome or whatever. That one's like a reboot where it's like, hey, the old times were great. Let's talk about them again, but let's move on. Like they were really good, but like let's finish the story up. Let's move on. Invader Zim is we never stopped.
Yeah,
and it's a good thing for both those different shows in different ways. Like it feels like we didn't skip a beat at all.
It's legitimately feels so because Invader Zim, I believe. Let me see real quick. I believe it was only on for 1 year, which is insane to think about.
I think it aired on like Nickelodeon, not Nicktoons, which is different.
I
Nickelodeon
believe 2003.
For a year.
Oh no, wait, hold on. Wait, why does this? It says first episode date 2001, final episode date 2006. That's wrong. Something's wrong here. That show was only on for a year. I remember. Whatever. Maybe 2001. Maybe that's what it was.
It aired on Nicktoons. Remember?
Yeah.
After like a lot of their shows get moved to Nicktoons.
Maybe that's why. But or no, I think what happened wasn't there like that show was on for a while and then the Christmas episode was like way later. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe that's
there was a delay between seasons.
Yeah. Maybe that's what it was. Okay, either way, it's been fucking forever since Invader Zim, like the show.
Over a decade.
But in the meantime, Jonan Vasquez has been busy making comics.
And a show that kind of died, which I was sad to see.
What was the show?
I don't know what the name of it was, but I know Aaron was working on it.
Was it like Squid? Or that another comic?
You didn't do Squidbillies. That's a TV show.
Squidbilly.
That's a really funny TV show.
It's not good.
For me. I love Squidbillies.
Skloob? I don't know
what you're talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about either. Whatever. Anyways, relatively recently.
Been doing other shit.
Yeah, man, I think relatively recently, like maybe 2015 is probably when they started the comics.
Yeah, like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah. They're great. I haven't read them all. There's actually a good amount of them.
I'm behind on purpose.
Yes.
Because I don't like being out of things that I like.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So I potentially I'll catch up with it later.
Yeah, I probably read the first like 5 issues and
I've been like the first 4. Yeah. 3 or 4.
They're great. They're absolutely great. And they really do like pick up right where the show kind of
it translates pretty well in comic form.
It's also really cool because it felt like they picked up where they left off, but felt new enough that it wasn't just, hey, remember this?
Yeah.
It was like, we have new jokes and we want to tell them in the Invader Zim medium. And
Forbes is like kind of both of those of, hey, remember the old thing, but also we have new shit.
That's the thing. It felt like, so first of all, what we were talking about before the podcast, the Christmas episode, not canon.
Oh, I love that episode so much.
So good.
Why did they okay that?
I don't know. Mini Moose is back and important. And
Bring me the moose.
Bring me the moose.
Which they do that line like 1 for 1 again.
It's so good.
Because they know.
They even do the your favorite scene from the original Invader Zim.
They did it with the one where they fucked up.
Yep. But
the audio when they fucked up.
Yep.
Huh?
What?
And then they end it. They make it way better where they go, look how big your head is on TV. Because I thought we were gonna go with the whole thing without a single big head joke. And he looks like he has the head from when he became a sausage.
Yeah. It's so yeah.
There's an episode that really happened.
There's so many references that are like they're not needed, and they're not even like they don't feel. For example, when Star Wars puts in references, when the new Star Wars movie puts in references to old Star Wars shit, where it's like, hey, remember Star Wars? It's not that. It's hey, we're gonna pay off cool shit if you watch the show, and if you didn't, that's okay. It's still a fun movie regardless, and it's weird if you didn't watch the show.
Although you can't watch this without, like, half of it will make no sense if you've never seen the show before.
I know. I agree with that. But also,
who the fuck is Tack?
Yeah. There's a lot of weird shit that just like would not make sense if you didn't. Yeah. But also, I think like the humor in it and like if you
it's not as mean as the Invader Zim used to be, but that's also not a bad thing. Like they made Gaz like a character. And I like her a lot in this actually.
Me too.
I need the cleaning stick and do it with a cleaning stick.
The Gazmat
suit, which is that's such a dumb visual gag that I know. Good. I have a feeling I know who on the set did that.
Oh, really?
Because the artists that are on it, like I'm like, I know probably you fucking put that on.
That's great. There's so many it feels good. Everything about it. The only one of the things that frustrates me is the tallest, the almighty tallest. And one of the voice actors is different.
Yeah.
Which is a shame. But they did a good job. It still felt like the tallest.
The only bad thing about the tallest, the only thing that was like quote unquote bad in the whole movie was, remember that scene where the tallest first show up, like on their own, they're talking. Did you notice the animation?
I don't know why.
I was a little stiff and kind of animated like it was on Flash Puppets.
Oh, why?
The Korean team fucked up apparently when they got it sent back, and Nickelodeon had to reanimate that like by themselves.
Oh, okay.
So that's why it looks a little weird sometimes.
It's like out of place.
Because like some scenes got fucked up from the Korean animation studio.
Yeah,
that's why the movie most looks like movie quality.
Yeah.
And then it gets absurd for the last 20.
Oh, yeah. It's completely absurd. But
I lost my shit at the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, because as an animation nerd, you must
I fucking lost my goddamn mind.
I will say, I feel like this movie was slightly too clean. Like that. I think this is a problem.
That's the current way.
Yeah,
that's modern. That's modern
digital animation. That's how it is. That's what
it's also how the comics are drawn. So I think that's why I wasn't bothered by it.
Same. I wasn't bothered by it, but it was just one of those things where I was like, oh yeah, this looks.
It doesn't have the amount of dark like.
This is why the correct way I think to consume Invader Zim at this point is show comics movie.
Or look at a comic cover and then watch the movie.
Yeah.
Like, that's the look.
Just read the first issue. Just understand the toilet gag, and then
Which is like they brought that gag back. Why? Yeah. It's a one-off thing that nobody cares about.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's so.
Well, there's so many weird details. Like when he says "vamonos" to the computer. When he's like, "Come on, computer, vamonos!"
Oh,
in a really weird way.
Yeah.
In the Spanish dub, he says "Let's go." In English, and it's like such a
really?
the voice actor for Zim is like way more adorable in the Spanish version. Like he's not as like mean, but he's still theatrical.
Richard Horvitz,
not Richard Horvitz, but
no, I'm saying
Richard Horvitz like he puts on a show.
God, I love Richard Horvitz and Ricky Simons.
He really knocks out of the fucking park as Zim in this.
Oh God,
it's when he goes, but you don't have one. Like he puts everything into his fucking lungs into that one statement for no reason.
This makes me excited for Psychonauts 2.
I hope that's a game that I can like.
Well, I'm just
because Richard Horvitz still has it. He's still in shit that I watch.
Yeah,
he's still great.
But that's what I'm saying is like, but in terms of like,
also I saw him do what's that thing where you can commission voice actors to do dumb shit?
It's not just voice actors, but
you know what I mean, like celebrities, whatever, just famous people to do things for you.
God, I know what you're talking about.
He did one. And he said the word coochie.
Cameo.
Yeah, cameo, like the coochie gang, and I fucking lost. He did it in that voice, and I lost my mind.
That's
like,
so good.
Zim, you can't say swear words.
That's so good. Also,
remember the ham.
Remember the ham.
That got me really bad. That got me really bad.
Oh God! So remember this ham, guy. This ham was going.
It's not that. Like, I know where this is going. It's the fact that it's the scene before was all the money in the world.
Oh yeah.
And then it's like a really simple, like a 5-frame like throw.
Yeah, it's so good.
That really got me.
Well, cause that's like classic Invaders Zim comedy. It's classic Jonan Vasquez, just like, hey, I like this kind of humor and I want it everywhere.
Like there still is some mean stuff in it, like with Dib showing up all fat.
Oh yeah.
And like, wait, who are you? You don't know who I am?
Yeah.
Like, sound like legit like really hurt. I'm like, I feel kind of bad.
Yeah.
Because you don't know, like you don't really root for Dib or Zim to win.
No,
you want to see them fight.
That's all you want. It's spy versus spy.
It is spy versus spy.
That's legitimately what the show is.
Yeah, it's spy versus spy.
Yeah, there's no good or bad. There's just.
That's why I felt bad when Zim was depressed with his nacho cheese.
Oh my god.
Which is a real sense that I can say.
Ricky Simons also knocked it out of the park as Gur.
Yeah,
which was another one that's honestly, I had a feeling Richard, like all the other voice actors,
they were pumped to be there.
Yeah, I was sure they would all be fine. Ricky Simons, was one that I was like, God,
he hasn't done it in so long.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
I know he does like cons, but I don't think he does the voice that often.
I don't think he does anything really. Like, I don't know what else
I'm not sure.
I'm sure he does. If he does stuff, I feel bad not knowing it.
Maybe doing like just like writing stuff or just other shit in entertainment. I don't know about.
Would make more sense. I follow him on Instagram, and all he does is post his own fan drawings of Gur, which is kind of.
It's fucked up that like Richard Horvitz made the perfect character design with Gur, huh? It's a cute robot in a cute dog suit. It's like a perfect character design.
Oh, it's so good.
It's like perfect.
It's so good. Yeah.
It's still perfect to this day.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Hot Topic with my hoodie that I never got to have?
Same. Same.
But the girl I liked in middle elementary school had it. It didn't fit me because she was bigger than me. I still want my own. I will buy one. If they make more, I will buy them.
Same. Yeah. Anyways, Ricky Simons knocked it out of the park also as Gur. Like, surprisingly
I'm not happy.
Well.
I'm happy and also sad about the pug bits with him and Gur.
Oh. I know, because
I was like, yay, no. I was like, yeah, no, stop.
But it was perfect.
But because they weren't being as mean, it's still alive.
Yes.
It's in space. I'm like, that's good enough for me.
Yeah, they didn't kill him off like they would have in the early 2000s.
They would have. He would have eaten it like with like violence.
Yeah. This is the thing. There's some twinges of early 2000s just fucked up violence like because early 2000s.
But they're not played as mean.
Yeah.
They're still mean.
Because early 2000s animation, I feel like was mostly just because of Jonas.
Well, it was a leftover of the edgy era of the 90s.
Yeah, that's
not just comics, but like in cartoons, but like just the culture of the time.
That's why I think Invader Zim was so
the weird in between
was so important. I think to exist, even though obviously it didn't do well at the time, but why it was so important to exist because it was Jonan Vasquez realizing that like, oh, this is what the 90s could have done,
and I'm gonna tone on my own edginess.
Yeah, but instead of being edgy for edgy's sake, I'm going to kind of make fun of edgies.
Yeah,
because let's just laugh.
Well, they make fun of his coat in the movie. Yeah, making fun of Johnny's coat. It's from Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny the Homicidal Maniac.
But the cape makes it look mysterious.
Yeah. It's so...
Julie goes, "Do not the cape,
not the cape, dude." Okay,
it is also fun seeing them be like brother and sister in this movie.
Oh yeah, it was cool.
Like, remember when they're jamming in the intact ship and they get mad that they turn off the music?
So good. We got
so many good moments.
All right, now last thing we got to talk about Professor Membrane being the greatest character.
Yo,
ever.
What the fuck?
Why? How do you make the dad?
Went from like a 7 to like an 11.
Yeah, he was funny. I remember, son, I've made toast. Like stuff like that. Like in the show was fine. Yeah. Like they were funny in their moments. It had their moments, but they were never like.
And you get why Dib is the way he is.
Yeah, I was never rooting for like more Membrane. I always had like enough.
I knew a girl who liked him as a girl, like a little. She's like, no, everyone's like, I was right the whole time, motherfucker. Totally, I was always right.
Totally,
everyone wants to fuck him now.
Yeah, because in this movie,
he's the coolest and funniest he's ever been.
The coolest character ever.
Like you mean the bit where he jumps through his entire TED talk to yell at one guy on leaning on one boot with his finger in his fucking nose.
Oh god. I want to learn about his robot arms. I wonder if that's explained.
I want that fucking comic. What happened?
It's probably in one of the comics. Yeah. I bet it is. I bet it's a cut that like
which we don't know about.
We just skipped over. Yeah.
He becomes Goku. What the fuck?
Yeah, what happened? God, it's so good. And then also the fact that this movie ends with the over the top crazy animation moving around from.
I was so happy, dude. You have no idea how happy I was when I saw that.
As soon as
I was ecstatic.
Yeah, I was like, this is for you. This
was like, I think like 40 people worked on that. Like it was a whole team just for that sequence. I was so happy. There was a sequence where it was just them as dogs. They hard confirmed that the reality of the humans and aliens being flipped is super real. I was so hyped.
Wait,
the designs for the Urkins, like the Urkin versions of Dib and Gaz, are canon.
Oh, cool.
Because they remember that I have a collection of all of the different, because they're all different universes that they're in there. Of like Gaz having her hairstyle, but it's with the antennas.
Oh my
God.
Is
in that sequence.
Cool.
Canon.
God, there's so much.
We'll never get Invader Dib, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Because we got this.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah. This is
Invader Dib would have been hype, but I'm okay with this.
Now, question: do you want more Invader Zim show?
I would love to get anything animated Invader Zim, but if we're just doing comics for now, I'm okay.
Yeah. If this was
remember, I expected nothing my entire childhood after I found out that it was gone when I watched
it. Same. But now,
that's when I went, oh, God isn't real because Invader Zim doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, but
he won't make it for me.
Now that this is out, if we never get another animated Invader Zim show or movie, you'll be I think I
expected less, and I got everything.
Yeah, I think I'm on the same page. I really want it.
Like, I'm gonna watch it again tonight.
Yeah, I haven't watched it again. I need to watch it.
I'm gonna watch it at least a couple times. I loved it so much.
Yeah, it's really good.
Start to end.
It's better than I thought it would be, actually.
Flaming Peanuts is a good gag.
So good.
Get me more power. They brought the neighbors back for like 3 different gags.
Yeah, it was so good.
All the stupid looking ugly kids are back for that sequence of holding the hands.
I saw no poop corn though.
No poop? There was a poop can.
Was there a poop can?
In Dib's office.
Okay, I didn't.
He has a poop can on the floor.
Okay, I didn't notice.
No poop dog, and the teacher.
No poop dog. Yeah, no poop dog. That's the thing. Poop dog.
No one covering up sawdust.
Oh, yeah.
That's just a fucked up gag. It lasts for so long. I watched it again because I'm watching the show just to watch.
Yeah.
That gag lasts for a long time. Of the kid on the floor coughing, like on the verge of death.
Yeah.
It's like a half a minute.
Real quick. The show still isn't actually on Netflix, right? It's on Hulu.
Is it on Hulu?
I believe
it is on Hulu. It is. I was on Hulu.
Yeah. That's fucked, right? Like they have the movie on Netflix, but the show on Hulu.
That's how Rocko's Modern Life is as well.
Oh, really?
Oh,
yeah, I guess so.
All the TV companies. Remember, these are Netflix deals with the movies on Netflix, not with Nickelodeon and.
Yeah, it's kind of frustrating. Whatever. So
and it's to finish that Rocko's movie as well.
So that's that. There's other stuff we could have talked about, but you know how
Mr. Big Head.
Thank you for listening, and go watch Invader Zim if you haven't.